All right, this is the truth about discipline and why it's more important than motivation. So everybody thinks that motivation is the key to success. You know, it can be true, right? But let me tell you, motivation actually fades. I learned this new thing. It's all about discipline. Discipline is the thing that makes you do things when you really don't want to. So whether you're chasing your dream career, having a better family, or, getting financial freedom, this is the one thing that you need to master, right? And I feel throughout my life, this is one thing that I can speak about, right? What's up, everybody? It's Chris Cash, your go-to Las Vegas realtor, rapper, family man, VIP host, radio host / everything, entrepreneur. My journey has been anything but ordinary. I rep that Vegas life, from radio to real estate, from music studios to family dinners. I changed and I've grown in the city of Las Vegas. And the one thing that's really been my anchor throughout this whole thing is discipline. All right. Today, I want to show you why discipline is the real secret to living the life that you want or living the life that you deserve, and how you can master it. Let me try to use my experience to help motivate you, right? So motivation is a spark, right? It gets you started, but it doesn't keep the fire burning. Think about it. How many times have you been hyped to do something, right? And then week goes by, you're like, not doing that no more. Because motivation really just depends on your mood, how you feeling at that moment. So let's be real, moods change. You might feel some type of way, and then the next day you feel a different type of way. So discipline, on the other hand, is the systems that you put in place when it's harder, when the hype is gone. It's the decision that you make to stick to something, right? Discipline is about showing up no matter how you feel, right? For me, it means waking up super early, way before the sunrise, and then I write, read, exercise, and prep for the day. It's definitely putting in the work, even when I'd rather be hanging out, chilling. It's staying consistent. It's staying consistent so my family, my clients, and the dreams that I have never take a back seat, right? Discipline is actually freedom, because it actually builds the habits that lead to results and to your success. Time and time again, it has proved me right, But the good news is, right? So here's the good news. Anybody could build discipline. You can call it discipline, you can call it grit, but start small. Pick one thing that you're going to commit to every day. No excuses. No excuses. For me, it was dedicating time to my family and my craft. One thing that you got to do, or one thing I realize, is that if I say something, I'm going to do it. That's just what it is. So over time, these small wins actually stack up, and you can use different tools like journaling, an accountability partner, or even a simple alarm on your phone to remind you, hey, you got to do this. Write things down, and don't negotiate. This is non-negotiable, right? What you want to do, you got to make it happen. Motivation is great for starting the race, right? But discipline is what gets you across the finish line. It's all about being a finisher, right? It's all about handling your business. If you are ready to take control of your life, start focusing on discipline, today, and let me know, right? I want to hear your thoughts. So today, focus on discipline, right? Discipline over motivation. What are you going to choose? You don't know, right? To me, honestly, it's really all about making the decision. It's all about making the decision and sticking with that decision. A lot of the times People just quit. You never lose if you never quit. If you keep going, you are going to succeed. Success is the steady progression of a worthy ideal. So if you think this idea is worthy and you consistently progress at it, get better and better, that's success. That's life. That takes discipline, right? Motivation is the spark, right? It's the spark that gets it started. Discipline is what's going to keep the fire burning. There's a little difference because when I first started out, I was all about motivation, motivate, right? What led me to the success that I have in my life, in my own terms, is the consistency, and the consistency is anchored by the discipline. I've learned that in sports, and even with sports, I knew I was never going to be in the NBA, but I had discipline to work at it because I knew the skills that I learned through that I can use them in other fields. And that's the mindset I had ever since I was young. I had the mindset that anything that I do and I want to do and be passionate about, I do that because at the end of the day, you leave with knowledge and experience, and you could apply that to anything. I've noticed every single career that I've ventured off of, I've taken a little piece from there and I use it on the next one. And I take those pieces and use it on the next one. I take those pieces and use it on the next one. And we're not talking about just a career. We're talking about life in general. We're talking about health. We're talking about wealth. We're talking about your family. We're talking about your how you feel, how you express yourself, how you create. All that is into play. One thing isn't as more important than the other. And we know that. We all know that, right? We all know that because you could have a lot of money, but what happens if you got no love, right? Then it don't mean nothing. You got all the love in the world, right? All the love. You can make it through everything, but you ain't got no money. You can make it through. You could choose to live that life, but you could choose to see this other life just to see how it is. There's a lot of people out there that are content and happy doing what they do, and that's what it's all about. You got to find it in yourself, in your heart, in your mind, in your body, what makes you happy, right? And then use discipline to get it. That's the only way to do it. If you wishy-washy, is the stop and go is tough, right? The stop and go is tough. One thing that I can say about myself is I'm consistent, consistent and persistent till it happens. And another thing that's good and bad about me as well, I am kind of hard headed, right? Like I'm stubborn to a point where I want to do it my way. I want to do it how I want to do it. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna keep at it, and I'm gonna just keep doing till whatever. And I'll be like that. And I learn a lot from it, and I've grown from it. But that's the way people grow. It's just the quest to be the best version of yourself. So discipline, motivation. You can use it hand in hand. I'm not saying one is bad and one is the best, right? I'm just giving you what I figured out about it. I'm just giving you my thoughts and just talking freely and just doing what I do. Chris Cashavelli, you already know what it is. Make sure you check out my mixtape. Got a new mixtape. It is called Chris Cash, the Realtor, right? And then I got another EP coming out called By the Block, right? This is crazy. You need to go check that out. Check out my Vegas Live podcast or not. It is what it is, man. I'm just blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be able to create more stuff and document the things that I'm doing. And thank y'all. Thank you for even being here to see me. Yeah. I'm making it happen. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do what we do, baby. Man, see you on the next one, right? Talk to me. I'll talk back. Chris Cash. I'm out. Peace.